This is another Stop Asian Hate videos. And this has to do with guy who had a sort of a Asian background. I think he's a. So apparently it says he's Pakistani. So his background. So professional boxer Amir Khan said he and a colleague were removed last week from an American Airlines flight to the USA for racially motivated reasons. So Amir Khan, he's 34 years old. He lives in Great Britain. So he and like a friend were removed from the flight 700 at Newark Liberty International Airport en route to Dallas Fort Worth, Texas. Texas on September 18th, while on the way to a training camp in Colorado. So what happened was, so he said, Amir Khan, he said he was it was embarrassing for two Asian boys that sat in the front to be picked on the week after 9/11. And they felt like criminals when they got kicked off their flight when they did nothing wrong and only because of their Asian race and so he was asked by like a reporter if felt like he was deplaned due to his skin color, and Amir Khan he replied he wasn't sure, but it may have to do with his skin color. So American Airlines, they finally responded due to just because they refused to comply with the request that made by airline staff. So what they said was they said two customers who refused to comply with the repeated crew member request to stow luggage, place cell phone in airplane mode, and adhere to federal face covering requirements. What Amir Khan and his friend did was he he and the friend turned his phone off when asked by a flight attendant, and his friend also did turn his phone off too, and also after drinking a beverage, he put his mask back on like you're supposed to. Nowadays, when you're flying and to coronavirus flight regulations. Oh, a crew member had to told them to get off the flight. However, when the police showed up, two officers they recognized Amir Khan and his friend because he's famous, and they were asked to take a selfie with them, and yeah, there's actually a photo with them right now trending on online. So Amir Khan, he thought he was banned from all American Airlines flights for completely by the American Airlines parent company One World. They said he's not. And there's a tweet on Twitter by Amir Khan. And where it says American Airlines spokesperson said no police were involved in the matter. So two police did show up, and he did have his mask on, and apparently the police reported his baggage was in storage. So American Airlines they denied that police removed them. And they said they did not tell them to be kicked off the flight. So anyways, Amir Khan and his companion did reach Colorado Springs to start as a pre-training preparation for a fight that's going to happen next year against some opponent that has not been announced yet, but it is happening. And this is not the first time a person who is sort of Asian background has not been so apparently some other people have had to deal with racism issues and one person that mentioned Dr. Dow was dragged off the flight from the American airline a flight and And a lot of people said that this is also a problem, especially when people are getting kicked off the flight and then they're let back on, which is also waste other people's time, and also staff who didn't intervene, and is also wasting their job time, especially during coronavirus season. And yeah, there has been a lot of issues with that one. It was definitely because of his race that they it's just disgusting behavior that American Airlines and did this, and whoever had to do with this, yeah, like other people have said, yeah, they should get fired, and yeah, you know, and Amir Khan should get compensated for the time wasted. And it's bad enough that a large company yeah, even picking on Asians, no matter what skin color they are, like not like Eastern Asians, but also other Asians, because it's not just Eastern Asians that are Asians.